Hello and good evening to you. Welcome to Cafe Clairvoyance. It's 7 o'clock in Spain. And yes, good evening to you. I hope you had a lovely day wherever it is, whatever you've been doing. Welcome to the show. If you've never joined the show before, we're on for 1 hour. We're talking everything spiritual. We're talking a little bit of laugh here and there, a little giggle, and we're also giving you the astrology readings of the week, and we're also looking back at the previous week, what we've been up to. We love your interaction and things that come through on this show, and so much more. So it's an absolute pleasure that you're coming on the show and joining us today. So this is the Cafe Clairvoyance. I'm Phil Griggs, your host, and welcome. What else can I say other than welcome? It's lovely to see you. So, how have you been? Have you had a good week? Certainly hope you have. And yes, it's been an interesting time, hasn't it? And when we come into the news in a not too distant future here, we'll be talking to you about everything that's going on. And yes, but I really hope you've had a good week, despite it being a little bit here and there. Anyway, what do we do this week? Okay, so the week just gone rather. We had, starting on the Sunday, we had the Cafe Clairvoyance show last Sunday. And that was, thank you so much everybody who came in. There was so much interaction, so much fun. It really was good fun. And we're lovely to see Sally. She already says, hey, a little hand wave there, and good evening to you, my dear. Good evening to you. Sally, I believe you're about half an hour now down the coast here in Spain. And what a beautiful day it's been in Spain. And yes, lovely. However, all of you are thinking of coming out to Spain, thinking of spending holidays out here. We've just had the news that today, from say onwards until things change, we've all got to wear masks now in public places, whether you're walking along a road, by the side of the road on the pavement, whether you walk into shops, wherever you are, you've got to wear masks the full time. So yes, if you haven't heard that already, yes, there's the news, part of the news there. But anyway, lovely to see so many people online. Susanna says, hi, Phil. Hi, Susanna. Emily says, hi, Emily. Lovely to see you, as does Sally there. Okay, so during the show this evening, what have we got for you? We've got loads coming on this evening, absolutely loads. Ainsley says hello. Lovely to see you too. And as does Lydia. From all over the world we're coming through now. I can see here that all different parts of, or necks of the wood, shall I say. Yes. Okay, so yes, on Tuesday evening we had Helen Grady came on. She's a medium like me, but she does it very differently. She does it her way, and I do it my way. It's my way and her way. Sure, there's a song about that. I did it my way. No, I did it her way. And anyway, too much. Anyway, so what we're doing tonight, we're going to be talking about this and also what's going on next week. Next week on Tuesday, Helen's coming back again because unfortunately Sammy, he's a musical director, composer for theatre, television, everything like this. And unfortunately, he is so busy, which is good. I know some of us aren't always so busy at the minute, but he is. And he can't make this Tuesday, but he promises to come back sometime in 2020. Yes, but before the end of the year, definitely. But I think he'll be back probably about September, October. The first time he came on the show, it created such a stir with him because he, being a composer, he played music on his keyboards there to the readings that we're giving out. And the viewing figures on that show, should I tell you how much the viewing figures went up on that show? It was crazy. It's hello from Deanne, lovely to see you too, coming in from YouTube. That's wonderful. That's a new symbol for YouTube, I like a bit. Yes, from blazing Brooklyn. Blazes Brooklyn. That must mean it's warm. We're in blazing Spain. How's that? It's big down there. The producer's saying hello to everybody, and it's just fabulous to see you here. And Nabila says hello. Hello, everyone. I'd be interested to know where you are, Nabila. In fact, let everybody know, guys, where you're coming in from, where the show's coming from here, because it'd be lovely to hear from you guys, see what you're up to. And yes. And also here, let us know how your week has been. Have you had a yo week? A yo week. It's been a yo. You can always just give a yo. Always been a week. One of those ones. Or maybe like that. Maybe like that and a bit of a ooh. So you got a yo, or a ooh. How's that to start off your week there? How's that there? And Denise says hello too. I know you're coming from Bedfordshire. Lovely to see you too. And yes, Nabila here's a bit of a traveller. She comes from everywhere. Yes. Is it what on earth is that picture there? Mucho mel. That says mucho mel in Spanish. That means mucho mel. We'll probably go much xml if we're in English. Yes. Yes, and here we all come now. Susanna, she's in Bedfordshire. It's in Bedfordshire, and Sally is yes, she's just saying party there. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Good, absolutely fantastic. Good. Okay, so as more and more people come on the show, we're just going to do a few more things here, and also to let you guys. Oh, loads of you on already. It's absolutely fabulous. And just so you know what we're going to do tonight. In a moment, we're going to talk about the astrology of the week here. We're also going to give you some news. We all like news, don't we? All like news. And Ellie says she's coming from Bedfordshire, and fabulous there. So now, in the interesting, because this is one of the things that actually happened to me this week. Where actually two things I want to tell you about. One of them here is I decided to take my dog for a walk in the most beautiful scenery you've ever seen in Spain, on the top of the, not cliffs so to speak, but it's high up above the sea, and cliffs are at the far end, but absolutely beautiful there. Walking with my dog, having an absolutely fabulous time with one of you lot. Yes, you know who you are. You know who you are. And a name begins with S and ends in era. If you know who it is, yeah. You know, it begins with S and ends in era. Yes, it's her. Yes. Anyway, with her dog. Went for a walk thinking this is absolutely fabulous. This is absolutely fabulous and everything, the way it's going on here. And lo and behold, start to walk back. And my dog says, can you carry me? Can you carry me? I had to carry my dog all the way back. It was miles. Miles, he just couldn't cope. It was in the evening, so it's nice and cool, but there you go. That's where you go there. And another thing, how to have a compliment with two emotions. Okay, that's a novel one, isn't it? Two emotions, you get two emotions from this. One emotion here is like, wow. The other one's like, a bit of a shocker, really. A lady there came up to me and she said here that, she said, I had a reading with you and everything you said came true. I thought, well, fabulous. I thought, yeah, great. Yeah, it's great. It's great that everybody here is feeling that. So thank you very much. I thought, yes, that was nice. She said that was 29 years ago. What? 20. It's nice to know that people from 29 years ago are still having readers with me. It was absolutely fabulous. But that's the reason why this bit's gone. I say that bit there's gone a little bit on the. Actually, it's not grey. It's not grey. It's called platinum. You hairdressers know, don't you? I think there's a few of you here. In fact, Cheryl, who's a hairdresser, knows this. Yes. Anyway, okay, right. So let's change things around a little bit here. And let's go. Nabila, you're coming in from Waltham Abbey today. Okay, because sometimes you're over the other side of the world. And it's nice to see you back in sunny UK. Okay, so let's do something not too serious, but let's have a little bit of banter here. Okay, right. I'm just looking for this over here. Let's have a little talk about the astrology, shall we? And just see what's going up in the heavens. Now, last week this didn't work very well because I had to squeeze out the far end of the screen here in order to be able to you to see me whilst the astrology chart was there. But let's have a little look. Okay, right. Oh, there we are. But hopefully, yes, it works this time. Isn't that fabulous? No, wonders of technology, especially when I get to learn how to use it. There you go. Anyway, so yes, and Liz Hall says hello, and I was going to say Liz Hall says hello, and Cheryl Porter, that's nice, whatever that is. Is that scissors? Sorry, what was that? Yes, scissors. Yes, in fact, this is for you, all you hairdressers out there who are more than happy to hear this sound again, aren't you? That's it. I think they're just there. That's it. Get up there. That's it. They're the hairdressers. That's it. Snippety away. Yes. Okay. Good stuff here. Anyway, right. Okay. So let's get very official, shall we? Should we get very official? Yes. Okay. Well, stop cutting hair now. Cheryl, you can stop now. Cheryl, you still can't get it. It's your day off. Stop. Thank you. No, she's still stepping away. She won't stop. She won't stop. Anyway, good evening to you all. So I think, first of all, we've got to say this to you guys. And Ellie says, I had my hair cut on Friday. That's fabulous. Right. And Ainsley's laughing because she had her hair cut a lot earlier, I think. Yes. Anyway, so, and... It's we are all loved at the moment. We are all loved. Of course, you're all loved at the moment. Now I'm going to come on to this something in just a minute. But first of all, here is the news. Official now. I've got to look for my. That's it. The doorbell. That'll do. That's it. That you've got to remember that's like the news at 10. Or in fact, perhaps this is better. Perhaps this is a lot better. Better noise here. That's it. Here we go. The news. Okay, rightio. I'll try to make this as official as possible so that you enjoy this a great deal. Okay, all right then, let's go and have a little look here, see where we've got. Okay, now, the moon today is at approximately 14 degrees of Cancer. And over the next 2 days, it's going to be making a conjunction with the sun. This is called a new moon. And with a new moon, this is what we call a Cancer new moon. Cancer new moon, and it's the second one of the year. Now, you're probably wondering why here, okay, new moon, what's different? Well, the reason why this is different, ladies and gentlemen, is because this moon here is not just anyone, it's the second one in the phase of moons in Cancer. So what does this mean? Okay, well, early reports are coming in here to say that this is the grand opportunity to have a re-go at things that probably maybe you're not get quite right, especially to do with areas of responsibility, duty, getting balance in your life. It's, for instance, opportunities. You're trying to start off the start of the Cancer period when we have a solar eclipse is giving us the additional key. It's almost as though, ladies and gentlemen, as though you had this wonderment, this opportunity, but maybe not quite worked out, but then someone's going to give you the key. Someone may well give you the key, the influence or something like this, which we think is absolutely fabulous. And the energy at the moment is rather interesting. And we went out, we sent the production team out on the road to ask how everybody is. Now, whilst we're out there, we asked a few people how they were. And we actually saw Cheryl, and we actually asked her what she thought of the new moon in Cancer coming up. And this is what she said. Excuse me. Hello. Yes. That's the sound of a duck. Well, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, it is Cheryl. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl. Thank you very much, Cheryl, for your point of view. How strange. Anyway, right. So in approximately 3 days' time, you'll see the sun there is at 27 degrees of Cancer, and shortly moving into the wonderful sign here of Leo. The Leo the lion. So things are going to be changing. Suddenly you're going to have this key, this opportunity to do some things in an extreme way at some point here. Grown stop jokes. That's not fun for the producer. Anyway, so that you'll suddenly get this energy change, this energy shift. The sun goes into Leo, you've got the Mars in Aries, and everything starts to change. So what are we going to look forward to? Well, we're going to look forward to, you'll suddenly find people going to become more ambitious, more positive. People become more assertive. They get creative. They start going, hey man, why didn't I think of this before? Why was I holding myself back there before? And why was I not getting anywhere? Well, the reason being is because this water earth element that was going on between Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn and the sun, and the solar eclipses, which started off at the beginning of the Cancer season, set up this thing here, trying to get responsibility, ambition, security, all in the right level here, and where it's supposed to feel happy, and it's been sort of hard weather. But never mind. When the sun actually moves into the sign of Leo, things will change. And the production team actually went out onto the road to ask some more of you what they thought, what the atmosphere is going to be like and how people are going to feel when the sun actually moves into Leo. And we had a wonderful opportunity of actually speaking to Val this week, and this is what she said. My goodness. My goodness, people are up to odd things this week. There you go. She's got a bit of a lion's growl. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, so there we go. That's mainly the news. I'll just say one more bit of news here. The man who invented predictive text, Mr. Nokia's, unfortunately passed away last week, and sadly he's left behind here one whiff, two sins, and a donut. So there you go. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on now. Okay, so shoot it. This is not nice. This is not nice. Anyway, good evening to you all. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. And that's coming on next week now. Now, next week, we've got a very, very lively show. On Tuesday evening, we've got Helen again. Helen is always so popular. Now, I had her on last week because we couldn't get Sammy back. We are going to have Helen back on Tuesday night. And there could be something slightly different about the show that night. And I think you might like here. And that's going to be on Joy Phil and Hank Grady for an hour Clairvoyance, Tuesday at 8 p.m. over here in Spain, 7 p.m. in the UK. And also here, what we've got is on Wednesday, they've got Guillemar. Guillemar's actually going to be sending in some information because unfortunately she's got an appointment she has to go to. And but after that, but during that though, there's going to be something additional on that show just to make it that little bit interesting. So you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait there. Yes, Ellie says, hooray for Helen. Yes, Helen has stepped in and absolutely wonderful soul. We just want to say a big thank you to Helen. So wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so where are we going this week? Let's go and have a look a little bit more of what's coming up further on here. As we start getting into next week, you watch the energy around you guys. It's going to be interesting. One of the things here which I'd say could be interesting for you, I was actually speaking to a colleague in Belgium, and she was saying here, she says here that she had the experience over the past few days or so. Maybe you guys are into some of this stuff or understand this or had actually the same experience as well. Is the fact here that she sat down and she actually meditated and she worked with like a law of attraction to attract energy, to attract what she wanted, what she needed. Because sometimes here we get the feeling here, as soon as we want something, we're being greedy. Well, we're not really. We're setting out something with the universe that we're happy with what we got at the minute, but we actually aim for something even bigger. It's very NLP related, neuro-linguistic programming, very much related in that sense. But at the same point, though, it's something about attraction we can work with. And she actually wrote this. She said for 3 days, she couldn't believe the results. Now, why am I saying this to you right now when this happened a few days ago? Well, this is the sun that's about to move into Leo, and that's where the magic can start to happen. So if you guys want to really sit down, focus on things that you really, really want and really need, then this may be an absolutely fabulous time to achieve that. Maybe a fabulous time here. You need to really put yourself in a calm place. Be grateful for everything that you have at this moment in time. In a couple of days, this sun come up into Leo is going to change the energy. You'll notice it probably quite quickly. We come out of this Capricorn Cancer phase and we come into this Leo Aries. Everything starts to lift up and charge forwards. And with that energy there, be mindful about what you can actually attract in your life, because I think you'll find it absolutely fascinating here. Plus the fact as we go through the week, Mercury, which was retrograde and now direct, has passed over Uranus. Which days are moving to Leo? 2 days, because it's at 20. I'll just bring up that chart again very, very quickly because there's a couple of things I could run over there with you guys. And that is, if you notice there, all the astrology is all on one side of the chart there. All the planets, all the signs, everything is on the right-hand side of the chart. On the left-hand side, there's not much there at all. But it's actually at 27 degrees. So in 3 days' time, it's going to move into the sign of Leo. The sun literally moves 1 degree a day. So it's already at 27 degrees, 26 minutes. So you'll probably find the 22nd it's popped in. Yeah, it has popped in on the 22nd. So when you're all asking questions now, and which days, but yes, so if you start manifesting, start thinking about what it is that you want in your life right now, then fantastic. That's the sort of stuff that can happen. That's the sort of stuff that can bring out the opportunities we're looking for. The sun in Leo is also going to start making aspects to, and also the other thing to watch for is We've got Mercury, which is in the sign of Cancer. It's very much about family stuff. It's very much about resolving issues. You know, sometimes we just got to clear the air, just get things out into the open. This is the stuff that Leo's going to help to do here. We suddenly get a new lease of life in our veins, and we probably start to feel a lot better. But in that alignment as well here, we'll find that Mercury's alignment to Uranus is sudden energy. Now, this is good, Lydia. You're saying here the day of my interview. So focus on what you want to attract. Lydia, if this is something, if this is a job or something that you think, actually, I want this, or you feel very positive and drawn to this, then manifest that. And when I say manifest it, see yourself doing it. Feel positive about it. Feel grateful for everything you got, which is lovely. Even, producer says here, Lydia, that's great news, and good luck. So that should be absolutely wonderful there. If we start doing things like this, then and watching, and it'd be great to hear you guys from the end of the next week's show. And coming to next Sunday, so we reflect back over this and say, how was it? Was there something that you did that you really enjoyed? Was it exciting? Was it prosperous? Anyway, there you go. Right. And anything else I need to tell you there? No, Mars is still tracking forwards. We've got Neptune, which is trundling, going backwards through Pisces. But it's the big element down the bottom here, which is going to change soon. And just very briefly, I'm going to say to you about Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. Rachel Thomas says it's her birthday on Friday. Happy birthday for Friday. Big, happy thing for you. So, great. How's that? Happy birthday to you. Yes. We'll just give you, how about a hoot for your birthday? Lovely. How's that? And what else would I tell you now? Now, in this area as well, in this arena as well here, all this energy that's coming our way, just watch it. It's good. The moon's nodes, which are in Gemini, is giving us the opportunity to talk. Gemini's very much a talking sign. We've got the new moon. The influence of the new moon, even though the sun's going into Leo, is very much about getting that balance right in our lives, getting that balance right. But all this energy is going to help lift things a little bit, even if we do have to wear face masks. Oh well, sorry about that. Yes. There we go. Anyway, right. Okay, so let's move on to the next bit. So, Lydia, I hope that's helped you, and I hope we wish you any good luck. In fact, any of you do anything next week that you'd like to work your magic on, yes, attract that little bit of a law of attraction there. In fact, we'll see what we can do on Monday. Monday, there's a little pop-up that's going to happen early in the morning, the pop-up, and we could actually talk about that. But you'll see who I'm with a little bit later on. See you on with a bit later on. We'll actually do that tomorrow morning. Yes, it's tomorrow morning, isn't it? Monday. Yes. So there we go. All good fun, isn't it? All good fun. Now, let's move on to the next part of the show here. We come as 23 minutes past 7 in Spain, and 23 minutes past 6 and everywhere else. Joe says, pre-pops on and says, hello. And as we, Mariana, very nice evening. Very nice to meet you, to see you. Hello. And to Rachel, very nice. Thank you for what she says. And everybody's saying hello. So hello, Joe. Hello, everyone. Hope you're well and everything else here. Yes, press those hearts, share everything out there. Now, if you've never been on the show before, my name is Phil Griggs. I'm the host of the show, and this is Cafe Clairvoyance. Look, our doors are open, just there. And call all angels, hold them in your heart. They will hold your hand. And I like that you pop up unexpectedly. Yes, like a little mole. Anyway, right. Okay, this is the part of the show where I like you guys to get ready. Get ready, because very soon we're going to be starting the little section here where we do little tiny miniature readings. I work on 3 levels here. I work with the tarot cards. I work with a colour. So what I'd like you guys to do is, during this part of the show, I'd like you to think of a question. With that question there, I want you to assign a colour to that question. Maybe a colour that you like. Probably a colour you like, to a question, a colour, and your name. Just send it on in the feed here, in the news feed here. I'll pick it up, and we will do a little mini reading for you. How's that? We'll try and get through as many as we possibly can. And but whilst you're preparing for that, whilst you're preparing, I just thought I'll drop this in for you. Okay, yes, we'd like to say everybody around the world because at the moment we've got America online with us. It's very nice to see. Is very nice to see everybody. Got America online. I think we may get no. It's a bit too early for Australia at the minute and New Zealand, but lovely, lovely to see everybody who's coming online here. And yes, now. Okay, so we've got the first one here is I like this. Oh, this gets me working, doesn't it? Cheryl says, Gray, who is the spirit in my house? It's there's so many answers I can give to that, but I better give the appropriate one, really, hadn't I? Anyway, let's have a look here. This means I've got to take off the glasses because to see the spirits, really, I need to take off the glasses in order to pick them up. And but I know Grays, you're very much okay, yes, very much your favourite colour here. What I'd like to say to you first of all here is, would you understand as soon as you go in through your front door that you sense this straight away, like a brush of wind coming straight towards you? Because that's what I pick up straight away. Yes, actually, this is one of the areas I was going to sort of humour, but I won't. She says, not gin. See, I didn't do that. I didn't. You did that. You did not me. I would have done that, but I didn't. Anyway, because I get the brush here. Would you understand here if I said to you that the energy, but actually, I know I can feel this straight away. This is the energy. As soon as you open the door, vroom, the energy's there. This is a lady who's in your house here. Oh, there's someone in my house. No, it's not quite like that. No, this is a lady in your house here, but she's very much, it's not just a property. Even if your property is brand new, it does not matter, but I don't think it is. I don't pick up it is here. What I pick up here, she's a lady who's signed here, actually, who was connected to the property. There's a property here, and what she's doing, she's sort of protecting you. She's definitely not a bad spirit here. We all think of spirits in the houses, sometimes thinking, oh God, you'll hear like scraping noises or something like that, or at the door. No, it's not like that. It's just an energy of this lady here who's there like greeting you as soon as you come into the house, but she's there to protect you. And this is interesting, this here, because she's very long, very dark haired here. She goes back quite some time. Very bossy woman, and she didn't like men. So that's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Yes, I'm sure that's going to get somewhere, isn't it? Anyway, but she doesn't like men. I'll just pick up, she doesn't like men at all. And she's there in a sense here to protect you. You probably find any man who comes into your house here for some reason feels uncomfortable. It's nothing you're saying. Just it's your spirit just answering you. Yes, but she's there to protect you. There to protect you, to make you feel stronger. And I get a feeling here as well. In fact, hearing from me here, would you understand here, you're coming to the point where you're going to make some decisions very soon about the property, about your life and where you're going. This is coming up very soon. This lady, yeah. Yes, she's not a bad one at all here. She's also saying to me here, would you understand, what is it you keep on leaving on in the kitchen? You keep leaving something on, and she's warning me to tell you, keep leaving something on you shouldn't be leaving on. And yes. Okay, so that's what I see there. She says definitely, and she says this. Yes, she says definitely. Yeah, so that's what I pick up there. So hopefully that answers your question. And let's just come back up here to right. Okay, Susanna, we are very careful with questions like this. We cannot answer questions like this, but all I can do, will my operation go okay? I'm not a doctor, and the moment I'll start going into medical matters, I'm in a dodgy ground. All I can say to you here is that I would like to work with energy, and I would like to work with colour. And I feel if you're believing in the colour purple, then it is a very protective sign around you, in which case here, just go with the flow on that. Go with the flow on that here. I feel here that the main thing you need around you, this is interesting, is people. Reassurance from people. Would you understand sometimes feeling a bit alone on this, like you're doing this all by yourself? I just get the feeling of the need of people around you. And I think that's one of the things I'd say there. Right. Okay. Now, sorry, I'm just going to drink more coffee. There's a bit of dust in the air. Now, right. Oh, I like this. This is great. What is the intention of the male with two dogs? Is he a shepherd? Sorry, orange. Okay, so first of all here, would you understand it? Now, this is interesting, Michelle, because straight away I pick up on this. Would you understand here that you're making it quite open to the idea here that if someone wants to communicate with you and talk to you, they can do. Would you understand this? I really get this energy here. In fact, I've got a lady from the spirit world who wants to come through, who's on the mother's side of your family, coming through straight away. Chatty as anything, very chatty lady. Might not always seen eye to eye with you, but she passed over and she says here that in many ways here she went. And I just want to pick up, I don't know what I've got to talk about fruits, because her name resembles something to do with a fruit, like cherry or shape of a cherry, something like this here. But her name was a fruit here. But she's a lady, yes, she's giving distance to you here. So I know that she was, there was a close-ishness, but not particularly close. But she's just coming through here and saying to you, would you understand here, at least one of the dogs is quite big. One of the dogs is quite big here. I get a big dog. And I also pick up here, would you also understand here that part of you here is saying here, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. So conversation here. And would you understand too the intention? Let's have a look through the tarot cards as well. Because although she's talking away with me and just letting me know, I get a feeling here this guy likes you, but I also get a feeling here, and I think you know this, that there's other agenda going on around him. Other agenda. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, she says yes. She says yes. And yes, because I just pick up this energy here. And also, let's just have a look here, Michelle. I get the feeling here they're telling me too here that, right. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go for the left. Let's have a look at this guy, see what his intention is through the tarot cards. Because we could do that. We could do that. We're nice like that. Yes, there's other intention around him here, and I think that you're, if anything here, you're here to help him. Well, the reason why you're not fully engaged with him is because you feel there's something of an agenda going on around him. But if you were to just step forward and get involved, put it that way, you would soon step back out again. The reason because it's not such because it's a bad thing. I get the feeling here this guy needs some understanding. She says, suspected the agenda. He needs some understanding. So be in your strength, be in yourself, be your strength here, because I think if you stand back like that, then that is absolutely fabulous, and you'll be in a good place. You'll be in a very good place if you do that. And yes. They're telling me here that there's other friends around you. Would you understand another guy around you who's a very, very good friend to you, very good friend to you? And actually, he's always had a lot of feelings for you, but scared to turn it into a relationship in case it breaks down, in case it goes the wrong way. I just hear that. But also, London is going to be very important to you shortly. London. Yes. How exciting. Yes, very, very good. And I wish you well. Wish you well here. Right, traveling up and down the line. Let's go and have a little look here, and let's go back up to. Okay, right. Will I change my job roles and move home soon? Says. Okay, yeah, will I change my job roles and move home soon? Says Nabila. Nabila, will you change job roles? It's interesting here because the job roles that come to you, and I've got I've got your father's father. In fact, I get more details. Now, he had a very short name. Now, I get a feeling here there's something, although your name begins with N, there's a very strong N to do with this guy as well. Very strong N. But he's a link to your father here. Very short name, or people used to abbreviate his name to a very short name. Begins with N. Anyway, he's here. He would like to come through. And as I'm picking up his energy and he's talking to me here, the job role that comes to you, well, I changed my job role. It is, I wouldn't put it like you're going to make the initiation change. I think the invitation comes to you. You're going on a holiday first, though. You may all think I've just come back from somewhere, or just that you're going to do somewhere else. No, you're going away. You're going away west. West is either Ireland or out to the... No, it's not Ireland. No, it's out to the far west. So you're going out to the States that way. In fact, I'm hearing it's not even the States. I think it's south of the States, where there's Mexico or around the Caribbean. That's very nice. But I just pick up here, there's a trip to come up there. I also get a feeling here that the man who's going to offer you the job, if a man offers you a job, you'll be having a telephone conversation before you meet him. And in fact, you may not even meet him. Yes, that's a funny thing. And you get offered a job. You're just going, okay, all right. And it's a very casual way this job is offered to you. And I think you'll be amazed at this. Absolutely incredible. Just thinking, is this real? Well, this is the manifestation. Sun going to Leo. Sun going to Leo. You can manifest these things, change your life, and get what you want. You just got to believe. Believe. And I think that's for everybody. I'm going to put that down to Nabila. But there's everybody there. And they're saying to me too here, Nabila, that there's You got to watch money. There's a mouse around you. It's a money mouse. You need to watch money. Watch what you're spending out on, where you're giving money to. Yeah, you've got to be careful here. Just be careful there. And the pink color here is interesting. It's so much protection with this here. It's almost like, this sounds crazy, this job is brought to you by love. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, someone takes you out for romantic dinner and you think it's going to be a boyfriend and ends up being your manager. That's nice. Love turns out the most mysterious of ways. But let's just see what goes on there. And it's where we go. Right. Okay. Red. Am I on the right path? A bit confused. Okay. Well, the reason why I'd say here a bit confused, the initial feeling here that I pick up, this energy here coming straight into you, Joe, is would you understand here? It's if you just listen and just focus on yourself, everything is jiggity boo. That's a technical word in the spirit world, that is jiggity boo. And everything you're doing here like that is just, when you focus on yourself, it's fine. In fact, I want to talk about marmalade. You're thinking, am I talking about Paddington Bear or something? Well, maybe a link to do with it. But what I would like to say to you though here is, I've got this lovely lady here, and she wants to come through. In fact, I've got the M to do with her. The M, like Mary, Marie, so on them. M, very strong M. She wants to bring me here to you straight away. And she just wants to let me know, she's put this lovely energy together because she wants to say about marmalade. Now, whether she absolutely adored it or has bought you it or made it, I really don't know. But she's given me this marmalade. And she says, yes, I understand. And she wants to say to you here, she says here, all you need to do is just step back a little bit. You're going to focus on yourself. Your love life at the moment is not the time at the moment, I would say, is the right time just yet. Not just yet. It's coming up. It's coming up there, and I think it'll then be a lot happier. And but at the moment, just bear with, and just what happens. Now, interesting here, there is May. Yes, her name's May. Yeah, there we go. Good. I know you'll be going with them. She was just loving looking at me, and she was just giving me that energy to say to you that she's over the moon to come to you. She's a delight, and she just says here. Now, if I put my hands together and say here, when I want to clap my hands and say when you're going to be feeling really happy, I would say September. Little round of applause to you. Little round of applause to you here. May my nan. Okay, lovely. Now, I just pick up, she doesn't want to show me as an old lady. She just wants to remember when she was younger. And she's also talking about glasses. Glasses, they may all be your glasses. You just need to keep an eye on your eyesight, my dear. Yes. And isn't that nice? There are a bunch of flowers there just to wish you well for September. Now, okay, let's move on down the line. In the greater scheme of things. Now, let's have a little look here. Right, Lydia says. Oh no, sorry. Just before there. No, is Lydia. Lydia comes up here. She says, "Oh, Phil, just wondering who the spirit might be in my house. I'm not scared of them. Being scared of other houses, think my kids see them." Yes. Now, when your kids see them here, one of the spirits I see here is a little boy. But I'm saying this. The moment I'm saying this, I think you're thinking about this. I don't pick up a spirit of someone who's... actually, I do pick up someone who's older. And would you understand here, this is in the corner of a room? Would you understand it's a corner of a room? I just pick up here that this is something about this is a particular area. Yes, which normally happens anyway. But it's in the corner of one of the rooms. I pick up as one of the bedrooms. Right. Just come back on this. I'll come back to that, Joe, in just a minute. Anyway, so she's saying what I pick up here. And as I'm talking here, I've got a very, very, very special lady I want to bring through. Oh my goodness, this lady is awesome. And Lydia, she just wants to come through to say to you here that she's sending an outpour of love to you. This is a lady, all I've got to say to you is her energy is awesome. And I just want to say here the word, she was persecuted. What she was capable of or what she could have done in her life could have been amazing, but it was stopped short. But she's coming through with all her love to work with you, protect you, and to work with you spiritually and psychically. And as I'm talking to her here, and this is a foreign name, and I have real problems with foreign names. But I got to go like S-O. So see, It almost looks like, if I quickly look at a name like Social, but it's a name that is different to this. But her name begins with S. But she tells me here life was cut short because of persecution. But she tells me she's coming over for you to heal, to work with you, and to make you feel absolutely great about yourself and what you're doing. Now, she's telling me here that you're going one particular way in your work, but there's a branch coming off who's going to send you in a different direction, which you'll love. You're just going here, I'm just following this. I'm just following this. And just where that works there. This lady here is just saying to me, she says, it's interesting here because something's going to put you off the mainstream of work that you're doing. Something's going to put you off this altogether and think, here, this is not what I want to do. This is not what I signed up for. And something's going to push you in a different direction that's going to make you think, actually, I need to go in a different direction. Actually, you do. Well, actually, I say you do. It's something which I think you go and choose yourself. And but she's telling me here, she says, in this comes a whole host of change in your life. But you'll be amazing. You'll be amazing. Thank you. I would like to say here, you're going to go back to a job you did many lives ago. And you're going back to complete something you started on a journey on, and you're going to do it. And your heart is just going to sing. Fantastic. This lady loves you with all her heart here. And she's just coming through. In fact, I've got two ladies. Oh my goodness, I've got two ladies now. But they're just coming through to say, they love you. They love you. They really do. And yes, woo, that emotion from her and the guidance of her, Lydia, is absolutely massive. I just want to say to you here that she's there for you. So fantastic. Okay, right. Okay, whew, I just got to clear the energy a little bit. And Ainsley, let's come on to Ainsley. Ainsley, right, okay, purple, career change. Also, who's my guide? Any other questions? Purple, love the colour purple. It's a lovely, lovely colour. Purple hearts, things like this. Fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so if I look at the colour purple here, if I like a career change here, I look about what you're doing. I don't get career change, I get addition to career. I get addition, so I don't pick up career change. And also here I pick up training, and I pick up here that you'll think here that you're going to go and get employed by someone else, thinking I'm going to go and do it that way, and you don't. No, you still stay back to yourself here. It's almost like you do it for a month, thinking, oh, this looks good. You do it for a month, and you always say, sod this, I'm going back to the way I was. But not back to the way you were. You're going back into the new way that you were. Was. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what you're going to do. I'll just pick up that you'll enjoy it and you'll love it and you'll think this is just awesome. And you're doing something here which will bring people into, give people a lot of peace. In fact, here, you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing for many good reasons. That's what I pick up here. Yes, that's what I pick up here. Right, Mariana. Now, if you would like to, we've got those details there. We could actually use that on the Wednesday show. In fact, the producer just come online and said, need your date of birth if you want an astrological reading on the Wednesday show. Mariana, all we need on today's show is just your question and colour. And I think somewhere up there is, I just saw something from you anyway. So I'm just going to quickly go through this. Whilst I'm looking there, I'm also going to come back to this. Yes. There you are. Right. I feel a new relationship around me. Is this correct? Okay. Purple with two hearts. Okay. I feel a new relationship. Mariana. Okay. Here's what I'd like to say here to you. Would you understand here that there's two things here. In fact, stepping in right beside me, in fact, gently coming to me here to give information to you here. It's about your rules. It's about your rules. I get the feeling you're sort of laughing here a little bit. Would you understand here? You need to set your rules about what you want. Would you understand here if I said to you that one of the ways you're sort of changing here is not to look too ambitiously in front of you where relationships are going. Like, for example, we say, all right, is there marriage? Is there, are we going to move in together? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? It's almost like we're not even living in the moment. We were, say were, living in the future rather than actually enjoying the present moment. And what I'm being shown to you here with this lovely lady who steps in beside me, and she's just letting me know she had very big cheeks, very big cheeks. This lady had a beautiful face, very big cheeks. It's almost like the mother or the grandmother you always wanted in your life, you always picture being life here. Very big cheeks. She just wants to squeeze your cheek here, and she's just letting me know here that well, it's almost like when someone does squeeze your cheek. Hey, you know what's going on here? Yes. Well, I just pick up here. Have fun. Have fun. When I talk to you about getting serious, I go, whoa, 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 whoa. Would you understand here to take it easy? Would you understand here to slow down the expectations? Like we're not like the Lone Ranger, hi-ho, here we go, and whatever it is, hi-ho, tonto, like I'm galloping off, getting a bit too carried away. I was getting a feeling here, whoa, 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 whoa. Enjoy, just be. And why am I telling you this? You say a new relationship. What about certain things coming over lines here, and I just pick up this with you, is say here there's one relationship, two guys going to come up in front of you. There's another guy coming into your life very soon here, and I think here you're going to go, what's going on? This is crazy. Well, we get that sometimes, don't we? Just be in your space, be in your zone, be in your own heart, be like that, and you'll be absolutely fine. They're laughing over here anyway. Who is the postman, please? I've got a postman here. There's a postman just come straight through to you and just wants to say a big hello. Yes, postman wants to say a big hello, and they're just saying to me here to enjoy yourself. But yes, I get this feeling. And I've just been shown a jet, so you're going away soon as well. Shown a jet, you're going away to somewhere else. Okay, that's normally what they do anyway. Yeah. Anyway, right. Hopefully that. In fact, let's have a look at that relationship just for your cards here. Just Mariana, just see what comes up here. Just see what comes up. Right. Okay. I'm going to cut the pack quickly into 3 piles. I got the left, the middle, and the right. I'm just going to go to the middle. And I just want to say to you here, absolutely focus on you, what you want. I get a feeling you're going to either really understand this or really get the grip of this come up in front of you. You really are. And I think you'll be blessed that you kept yourself like that. We can all have a great fun time, but sometimes we don't need to get overly serious and then find complications. Yes, don't want that now. But if you stay light-hearted, it's all okay. It's all okay. Anyway, yes, hopefully that helps. Right, let's move on down the line. Rachel says, hi, Yellow. Want to do some home improvements. Is now the right time for these? Actually, with the Cancer moon, yes. Yes, the Cancer moon is a fantastic time to go and do this. And if you're going to do this, I think you'll love it. And then as the sun goes into Leo, the energy will lift. You may have a few other things come on your plate as well that I would say here, Rach. Sorry, I thought I'd picked you up on the line. There you are. Yes, yellow is a Leo colour. As much as it is associated with orange, other colours here too. Want to do some home improvements? Is now the right time for these? I would say do it. I would say be doing it anyway, like it should have been going on. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Yes, if you go on now doing this, it'll be a bundle of fun. I think you'll find it great here. So there we go. And Michelle says thank you. And Sarah Katrina says hi there from the UK. I'm just working down the line. And Lizzie just said hello. Right. Okay, Ainsley, who's your spirit guide? One of them I can pick up here is Irish. Let's say Irish, and I want to go straight to the church. Well, it's lady to do with the church. That's one of the things I'll say here is. And the need to do things in time and the need to do things right. So you take your time. That's the orders. The order that I get from this lovely lady who's like a nun here. She's not particularly tall, and she just wants to give me that energy too. Right, Deanne says, Deanne from New York. Good evening, New York, or good afternoon to you, rather. Good afternoon to you. Most people just put blue, but Deanne, you have to put cerulean blue. It's a nice blue, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. I know what that is. Nice looking blue. Looking forward to those energy. Is it anything that might help me unlock my purpose? Well, the Sun in Leo will. Sun in Leo coming up here, I think will give you a divine purpose on this. And also what I say here is too, I feel that yes, I can really feel the block there. I can feel the block, but I can also feel the unblock coming. What you've got to be aware of is not to listen too much to other people who are the negative ones. This sounds very generalistic to say this, but there are negative people around you. But to focus on the ones who are very positive to you, and they're the ones who are going to be your guiding light around you. So that there will be, I think that will be a rosy one for you. Now, just looking here, let's go and have a look and say, is there anything that might help me unlock my purpose? Okay. Also here, what I pick up there, here's the one big thing that's going to unlock your purpose. And I really picked this up. And maybe agree with me immediately here. It's the house you're in. The house you're in. That house is very locking, very blocking, locking and blocking. Blocking and blocking. You're going to move somewhere else. It's going to lift the energy altogether. And then you start getting in with people, and I think your energy will soon lift. If I looked at this, I would say a little bit towards the autumn is where things are going to change. And I see money around you in October. Money, if not before, but I never see money around then. And let's go for the right. Let's go for the right on this here and just see how we come up. Okie dokie dokie. Okie dokie dokie. Let's see what's coming up here. So what's going to help you here? Yes, it's the move of house. Money comes in, fun comes in, energy comes in, and a new positive. Unlock your purpose here. You're already in the purpose. You're just in a place that's blocking you. Yes. And there's going to be two options of two jobs coming up in front of you, which I think you're going to like, you're going to enjoy, and you'll be on your little way. But the healing energy is getting stronger with you. I actually feel I'm picking up your hands, and I've got a gentleman here who wants to come through. And he says to me here, he says, a very big man. He had huge hands. This man had very big hands, just showing me here. And he was very good at working, a manual worker, and he loved his shoes. Man, he loved his shoes. And he just wants to let me know here that he's there. He's there. Yes, I can see it's a property, but that won't be long. You'll still be unlocked. You'll still be on your way. And hopefully then you'll be happy. But lovely of you to join us on the show. All the way from America. Yes, good. Right, okay, let's have a little look down here, see where we're going. Right, Sarah Katrina Turquoise, can you see us around me at the moment? Yes. Your dog. He's around you. Sorry. Sarcasm just doesn't work, does it? Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look here as we're going down here. Can you see us around me at the moment? Yes, I can see us around you at the moment. Here I've got a lovely guide who's just with you, even if they're not with you forever, but they're just with you. This is like a man in a beautiful robe, almost Arabian robe. And he's clasping in meditation and peace. And he's working with you in like the feeling here. Now, interesting here, I've got to say this to you. I don't know what started here, but I'll tell you, law of attraction coming in is to work with in meditation what it is you are manifesting, what it is you want to build in your life around you. And although sometimes we say here a bit confused, okay, focus on things you do want, which will mean a lot to you. Here, but this man here is a beautiful white cream robe here with brown on here, but he's a spirit guide who's working with you to bring your magic in that way. And I think you'll enjoy this. I think there's going to be some news. You're just going to go, that's uplifting, but that's partly because of all this. Yes. Mariana says, thank you. Right. We will, right. Okay. The producers come up with Mariana with your life path and personal year and these business here. We'll come back to that on Wednesday because that then engages a conversation a bit more to do with astrology. But thank you very much, producer. And thank you very much, Mariana. Also, I want to give here, just say to you guys here, of all that goes on here, actually. That's to my wife, who's a producer. She's producing the show. Just to let you know what happens here. I'm here, sat here to engage you guys. All the information that's coming through on the screen here is partly the result of what the producer does. She relates to you all. She responds to you on 3 computers and a tablet. And because the show comes in from 3 different points rather, but she needs the fourth one for other things to come in on a messenger. And she's jumping between computer to computer because the way information comes in and relating back to you. But she produces a show out there, keeping everything in order. And also, like she's done for you, Mariana, she's got your life path and personal years. She's been working out that in the background. So thank you very much, my lovely, lovely wife there. And just say, I think you need a bit of this as well. Okay, brilliant. How's that? Right. Thank you. I didn't know this. Yes. Well, there we go. Good. Right. Where are we gone now? There's. Oh, it's. Okay. Oh, it's a loved home, but blocking is probably true. Yes, I'll just pick up that's what's blocking you a little bit just at the moment. It won't stay like that forever, though. It won't stay like that forever. And right, Katrina, she comes through and says here, she's very deserving of all. That's lovely. Very deserving of all the praise. She's the driving force and is appreciated. Absolutely. So thank you so much. And this is a nice compliment, I'm sure. So Deborah is like a beautiful octopus. Thank you. Oh dear. I love that. Okay, how are we doing here? We are. Right, let's just come back here and just go quickly over, come up to a question which I just seen, just switched on by. That's it. I have another question. Ooh, go on in. Another question, if possible, please. Do you pick up any spirits in my home? Guys, I would say here about 80% of the time in your home, there are spirits, no matter where you are. They come and they go. And now, Rachel, here's an interesting question for you. Would you sometimes understand the smell of wood? The smell of wood. Because if there was a guy around you, and maybe you'd know here in your area very near to you, was carpentry, wood turning, or something like this that was going on. But it's very interesting to say the least. Yes. But I'll just pick up that a little bit. Anyway, so hopefully that helps to sort that out there. Maybe you'd understand that. But yes, she says, yes, because the chap who's around you, the spirit guy who's around you here, it's lovely to not have his energy is so clear, is that he's coming through to say that he was a carpenter. He liked building wood and making things, wooden floors, stairwells, things like this, did everything wood. But he's just busy working there. It's interesting here, this smell probably gets stronger when you're working in it. So for example, if you're thinking of decorating, this smell will probably get stronger because he'll love it. He still thinks he's working there and he still thinks that he's doing that. And he's quite happy. If he wants to go up into the light and go into the spirit world, that's his choice, up to him. It's a very old place, possibly a chap. Oh, wow. Oh, I love those places. They're divine. They're divine interventions there. Lovely, lovely place. Yes. Yeah. It was my dad, actually. He was in a church and the priest was coming around doing a church collection. And he was laughing with him. And he said to him, so with all the money that you collect for, what's it for? Then the priest said, it's for God, for God's place here, for God. And I said, okay, that's good. So how much money does God get? And he said, well, it's quite interesting. He says, what he does here is he throws up the money up in the air. And what God takes, he takes. And whatever comes back down is mine. What a great answer. Great answer. There you go. There's the answer to everything. So if you want to think God to this view, throw it up in the air. And if it stays up there, thinking, my God, did work. But if it comes back down, you know it's for you. There you go. Right. Okay. So we are going to be on. We're going to be on Tuesday night. Helen does a mediumship and lots of other things there. We are going to be on at 8 o'clock in the evening, which is EU time. EU time, 7 o'clock in the UK. Bound to be a lively show again. Then a little bit of Twisted Turns coming up on Wednesday. You'll see what that's all about. And then the other thing we're going to be doing is what's for tomorrow, early in the morning. Early-ish in the morning, but have a little pop-up coming on. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And but I just want to say here, you guys, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. I hope you like the sound effects. Sorry, just additional ones here and there. In fact, yes, I just want to say what was it a Catholic church? Oh, that's interesting. Let's just before we go back, hopefully if you're there still, Rachel. Now that's interesting. Was it a Catholic church? Right. I think here, if I was to go to, it's a Catholic church. Jury's out on that one. Jury is out. It may have, it's very old. It goes back to very old times, whoever it is, if you agree with that, Rachel. Very, very old times. I pick up you with this. And also, oh, right. If you wanted to, it sounds a bit cheesy when you put it like this, but your carpenter there, just every now and then just say the name Edward. I know we talk about wood. Edward, yes, but it's wood. Yes. Not sure. Possibly a small... possibly a Jada. Okay. Jehovah's Witness, small chapel. Okay. Yeah, could well be. Could well be. But very, very interesting. 200, yes, I picked up as very old. 250 years old. Yes. But no, that's fairly, quite new for some chapels, isn't it? Anyway, guys, this is what we like you to do. Please like our Cafe Clairvoyance page and check out our future guests on our Cafe Clairvoyance Tuesday spiritual show. So, because we've got some amazing guests. And do you know what? We're booked up all the way through to October with guests, because so many specialist guests would like to come on the show. We've asked them; they wanted to contact us. So, John Wesley, Jehovah's Witness, John Wesley. But there you go, John Wesley. I must admit, I didn't know if it was how that works. I'm not sure, but anyway. Lovely. So, you guys, I just wanted to say here, yes, please join us on Tuesday. Please on Tuesday evening. The website is cafeclairvoyance.com, and on Facebook there you'll find all the guests. You'll also find on Facebook, you'll scroll down there, sorry, on the website you'll scroll down and you'll come across the calendar, and that'll tell you all the guests that are on Tuesdays, and we're still updating that, so bear with us on that, but you'll definitely see it on the Facebook page though. But guys, it's been an absolutely lovely evening sharing the show with you guys, and yes, just have a lovely, lovely evening, whatever you're doing. And a big thank you there to everybody. It was lovely to see you. And to everybody, hope you all liked your readings. And it was enjoyable for me. Enjoyable for me, and definitely enjoyable for the producer. I know she sends her love. And we send her love to you. Big, big heart or a burger. Heart or a burger. It's the same. Same thing. Burgers are love. So are hearts. It's all the same. Actually, the same here. Okay. All right, guys, you take care. Lovely to see you and speak to you very, very soon. Take care now. Yes, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, just looking for my little old script. There it is.